Hey guys, I started Java placement series for mainly persons who are preparing for campus placement in 6 months because currently I am in also 6 semesters, so I am preparing for my campus placement. So I want to share my codes with you and data structure and algorithms with you. So it's mainly depend upon a data structure and algorithm, and I started from a toughest topic, that is graph. So without let we can start our topic, that is graph. So what is a graph? So we can say graph is just g- connected with nodes and vertices. So let's suppose we have a graph, the graph, and we have a 5 nodes on this graph. So we have first node, that is a 1. So this is our first node 1, and it is connected to next node, that is 2. Okay, and also this is connected from third node, that is third vertex, vertex 3, and vertex 3 is connected from vertex 4. So we are this graph, designing this graph, sorry, and 4 is connected to 5 and 1 also. So let's suppose this is our implementation of graph, and we will implement it on our graph. So it is a graph, it is an undirected graph, so we can go anywhere, backward or forward we want. So let's suppose we are going to 1 to 2, so there is a two way, 1 to 2, and we have the other way 1 to 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. So this is a graph, and we can also go from 2 to 4, and we can also go from 1 to 4. So there is a as many possible way we can go. This is 1 to 2 and 1 to 4 and 1 to 5. So there is a one vertex, it is going from out direction, that is a 5, 2 and 4. This is called out degree. Okay, so out degree is the, this graph is 3. So one node out degree is 3, that is 5 to 4, and this out degree of this graph is 1, 4, 3, and this is the out degree of this graph is this node is 2 and 4, and this is the out degree of 5 is 1 and 5, and the out degree of 4 is 5, 1, 2 and 3. So there is this type of graph, so we can implement it on our code. So let we will open our uh, NetBeans for IntelliJ IDE for implementation of our code. So first we have to create our class graph. The name of our class is graph. Okay, so this is our class name. So now we have to create our list, that is called array list. So if we are using array list, so we have to import java dot util dot array list. Okay, so now we can easily use array list of integer. So that is array list of integer, and we will give assign the name of this array list is graph. Okay, so it is the array list of integer, that means it will create a list of arrays that will store the value of graph in the form of integer. Okay, so now we have to create a integer v, so it will hold a vertices, sorry, nodes vertex. So we have to create a constructor. It will call automatically when we create object, and in this constructor we will pass integer nodes. So we define v is equal to nodes. V means nodes. Okay, then now we have to graph is equal to new graph. So we are creating an object. Graph is equal to new array list. We are creating a array list. New array list, it will store the array list. Array list of array list of sorry integer and close it. Okay, and now we'll uh, take a help of while loop, for loop. For it will start from I. We will assign the value from 0. I is equal to less than v. It will run from our vertex. Let's suppose we have to give 6, and it will loop run from 0 to 6. That means 6 time it will run from 0 to 5. Okay, so we have to also I plus plus from initialization. Now we have to add the value of graph dot add new array list. Graph dot add new array list, and in this list we pass our value, that is integer form. Okay, integer type. Now it our graph class and the constructor is completed. Okay, now we have to create now we will define our main function. Public static void main string args, and now we have to create a object of our class. Graph is equal to graph g is equal to new graph, and the value of our graph is, we are giving suppose int nodes, we are giving suppose 5 nodes, 5 vertex. Okay, and we will assign this after we create a function. So we use a function that name is void add edge. Okay, in this we have to pass int v and int u. V is starting point and u is ending point. Let's suppose we have to go there is a 1 to 2, that means 1 is v and 2 is a u. Okay, that means, so we will write for that graph dot get v dot add u. Graph dot get u dot add v. Okay, so now we are going to void so is this graph is for just for solving the values and connected form. So we have to display also this display graph. Display graph, we will never pass any value in the display form. Okay, always remember that display function is will not used for passing the value, it's just for display the values we are inserting or taking from user. Okay, so this function will start from 4 and int I is equal to, from initialize 0, I is less than v. It will run from v till v and I plus plus. Now we have to print that symbols. So then we have to print a node node and I, and also we have to, okay, that is node I is equal to, it will show node I is equal to, and we have to run one more for loop for values. Int I initialize from 0, I is less than from v for till v, and I plus plus. And now we have to run this from so while loop, okay, so this loop. So now we have to run one more loop. It will take a values. It will start from not 0, it will start from, we have to value from x. Let's suppose x is an integer, and we have to get the value from graph dot get from I, and we use it for sort value of x, sorry, value of x, it will print, okay. So now our void display graph method is also completed, and now we want to insert the value in graphs. So we access the our function that is a add edge v for v and u values, that will for taking the value g dot add edge from v. First we have to give the integer v and u, so value we are giving that like from 1 to 2, from 1 to 2, and we have to give the value from 2 to 3, g dot, sorry, 2 to 3, 2 to 3, and we have to value 3 to 4, g dot add 3 to 4, g dot add edge 3 to 4, and 4 to 5, 4 to 5, g dot add edge 4 to 5, then 5 to 1, 5 to 1, then also we have value from 4 to 2 also. So g dot add graph 4 to 2, and we have to value from 1 to 4 also, z dot add graph and 4 to 1 also, and we can also go to 1 to 4. So we are taking this value, so 2 to 4 and 4 to 1, so all maybe everything is completed. So now we have to, so we are taking v and u also from get v and u and v, because we can also go from 1 to 2 and 2 to 1, 5 to 1 and 1 to 5. So that is the reason for we are taking that v and u, okay. So our graph implementation is completed, and now we have to run this our function. So just we run. So let's see the output of our function or our program, that is. So this is the problem, index 5 size 5, okay. So we will assign the size there is 6. If we have to 5 nodes, then we give the size there is a 6, okay. So now we have to run. So it is giving output, you can see there. So wait, I will show this output from, so we want to print this output in same line, so we remove this print ln, so out, then print ln, okay. Now we run. So it is showing node 0, from 0 to 0 there is no option for going, okay. 0 to 0 there is an option. So from 1 to 2 to 5 and 5 to 4. Let's suppose 1 2 5 and 4. So 1 2 5 and 4. This is three way this represents. And from node to 1 3 4. So from node to 1 3 and 4. From node 3 there is a option for 2 and 4. Node 3 there is a 2 and 4. Node 4 3 5 2 1. Node 4 3 3 5 2 1. From node 5 we have two options, two ways, 4 and 1. 4 and 1 from node 4 and 1. Okay, so it is the basically implementation of our graph for printing the nodes and vertices. Okay, if you have any doubt and if you want to code for this, you can ask and you can also comment in the comment box. So thanks for watching this video, and please like, share, comment, subscribe with your friend so that they can also learn something new. And till that, from the next video, so take care, bye bye.